We're back. It's Friday, May 23rd, 2025. This is the 10th episode of Flight Path. Double digits now. We're in double digit episodes. I'm Andrew Duhan. Joined alongside me is my electric co-host, a man who needs no introduction, Jeff Benedict. Find Jeff on X at jben_Flight Path. He's a former radio host of 92.9 The Game in Atlanta, professor, coach, an STK security guard. A lot of people love to talk shit to him, and honestly, he's all for it. But if you can't handle the heat, stay the fuck out of his mentions. Earlier this week, Jeff, offensive coordinator Zac Robinson said that in regards to Kyle Pitts, made the following comment. He thinks for Kyle, it's just how he can take that next step, next level of details, next level of just managing those, carrying and stuff. It's more about what we're looking for from Kyle. It's about taking that next level of understanding of this offense. Does his comments surprise you, Jeff?
Yeah, because I feel like this is year 5, man. Like, how much more babying is this coaching staff going to do when it comes to Kyle Pitts? You know what I mean? Like, we know the dude's got talent. We've seen it. Like, he's having too many ebbs and flows. And, these are words that you say of like your second year quarterback, right? Like, we're looking for him to take the next step. He did we saw some really good things from him as a rookie. Now we're looking for him to take the next step. This is not shit you should be saying about a 5th-year tight end, right? Like that's what's concerning to me is, hey, we're looking for him to take the next step. What the fuck has he been doing the last 4 years, right? Like what steps is he missing here other than being a complete tight end for the first time in his career, right? And so, like, for me, it's just more words, and I'm tired of words coming out of Flowery Branch. Like, I don't care who says it. I'm tired of words, and I'm tired of people babying a 5th-year tight end as if he's not 26, 27 years old, as if we haven't seen the fact that he knows how to play the game at a very high level, because we've seen it. We've talked numerous times about that 4 or 5 game streak last year where he was on pace for like 1,400 yards. Like, we've seen it. But we've also seen a lot more of him of being that guy that just doesn't care. And I think that's why those of us that aren't on the Kyle Pitts bandwagon are really tired of this, because we've seen it. We've heard it. We've heard the same words from different coaching staffs, right? And so, like, it's almost like it's cyclical with him of just the inconsistencies, right? That's the one thing that he's been great at, is being inconsistent. And I'm tired of hearing it. You shouldn't have to say these things about, yeah, I need my 5th-year tight end who's taken 4th overall to take the next step. No, that's some shit you say to a 22, 23-year-old, right? Like, that's something that you expect Dabo Sweeney or Nick Saban or Kirby Smart to say about their sophomore, in college quarterback, not your 5th-year tight end here in the NFL. So, yeah, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of listening to it. And if he's going to be part of this package next year, shut the fuck up and go play.
When you said 5th-year tight end, that's what really kind of like made me realize, damn, like, this guy should be making consistent Pro Bowls. Maybe not first-team All-Pros, but second-team All-Pros. You compare him to someone like Gronk. Gronk in his first 5 years, right? And it's not fair. Like, Gronk's one of the best tight ends that ever walked on the field. But, like, in his first 5 years, Gronk had 3 Pro Bowls and 2 first-team All-Pros. Like, Pitts is so, like, if the guy just makes a freaking Pro Bowl, I think everyone would start celebrating in Atlanta. Like, that's how low our expectations of him are. But we took him 4th overall. Like, this is what he needs to do. And what scares me to death, and we keep talking about this, we keep hammering this home, is if he does wake up this year, I'm really scared at his potential, at how much he could ball out and then kind of, get paid and revert back to the mean. Like, that is a big risk with Kyle Pitts. Like, I know what he can do. We saw weeks 5 through 8, he was getting on a real big heater. But then after that fumble against Tampa, Raw and the rest of the offensive staff were like, you know what? Nope, you're not going to, as good as you are, we can't risk having you out there because you could cost us the game with these careless, not protecting the ball, this, that, and the third. Like, he's just not putting that same level of detail that we would expect a fifth-year player to be putting in to his preparation. And it's beyond frustrating because if he wanted to, Jeff, I think he could be the best offensive player on this team if he put his mind to it. Like, that's the part that's so infuriating.
Yeah, but ultimately, like we're over it, right? Like we're not gonna. I don't know how much more you want to give this guy, right? Like I just don't. I don't. For me, I just don't care anymore, man. Like does he have potential? Yeah, but ultimately that's all it's been at this point is potential, right? Like everybody's got potential to do something. And you're giving this guy a lot of money. You've given him a lot of money. I'm just over it. I'm over the whole, how great can he be? How, it is what it is at this point. He's not going to get I just don't know he's going to get any better because ultimately he just doesn't care. And that we've seen it. Michael Penix's first interception was because he just didn't care. And so for me, like how much more do we have to keep going with this guy? He doesn't care. And I don't know how to keep saying it. It's absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, I'm done. I'm over it. If he's here, great. If he's not, great. I don't even need him to be Gronk, right? I need him to be Aaron Hernandez, right? Like all the bullshit aside with Aaron Hernandez, like that's what I need this dude to be. You know what I mean? Like I need him to be that pass catching threat. Gronk was a complete tight end. Aaron Hernandez was the offensive threat. And you ask anybody around that program or anybody around Florida, yeah, Florida Tide, cool. Aaron Hernandez was a hell of an offensive athlete, right? And I that's who I need him to be. I don't care about him being Gronk. Hell, be George Kittle. Right? Like yes, yes, we can talk about another Hall of Fame tight end because that's what Kittle is. I don't need him to block. I don't need him to be that Gronk type tight end. I need him to be an offensive threat. And again, listen to us. This is the start of year 5 for him. And we're asking about what steps can he take next or what can he be? Or, is he finally going to live up to being the 4th overall pick? I just don't know that you're going to be. If you haven't been able to put it together for 17 games, and he hasn't, even his rookie year with Matt Ryan, he wasn't great for 16 games. He had his moments. And yet he's still having moments as we enter year 5. So I'm just not. I just feel like we're all wasting brain cells as we keep talking about Kyle Pitts and what he potentially brings to this offense. You know what I mean? Like it's just at this point, he is who he is. We know what we're going to get out of him. If we happen to get more, great. If we don't, then we don't. But this offense is loaded without him, and this offense will be okay without him.
Yeah, and for those of you that don't remember exactly how good Aaron Hernandez was, let's take his bullshit off the field. Whatever he did, obviously he had a very crazy story. Let's remove that part of it. If you go back and watch New England in those early 2011, 2012, Hernandez was getting more playing time than Gronk originally. It wasn't only that Hernandez was super athletic and could line up everywhere. It was also that Hernandez was very intelligent as a player. Now, off-field decisions, not very intelligent. But on the field, Jeff, even Gronk, as early as this week, I think he was back on a podcast. I think he was on Bussin' with the Boys. That's the podcast of Will Compton and Taylor Lewan, two former Titans. So he was there talking about Hernandez. I encourage all of you guys to check it out. And he's basically from the moment the guy walked in, he understood everything. He understood the protections, the complex routes, etc., etc. He found his way on the field before Gronk did. And it took Gronk 8 weeks, he said on that podcast, to fully understand what's going on in that complex Pats offense. Hernandez understood it 2 weeks in. He was very intelligent, and trust me, the Patriots probably recognized that too, and that's probably why they featured him. They were excited about him, and they knew his injury history, Jeff. Not injury history. They knew his past problems. No one's an idiot, but this is the National Football League. If you can play, they will put you on the field. They knew exactly what they were getting themselves into.